What's up, guys? Welcome back to another big Nintendo Switch and RPG news video. In this show, I want to give you guys the latest and best RPG news and discussion. So I want to thank everybody who watches and also thank you to everybody who subscribes as well. So before we get into anything, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, and click that notification bell to get my videos first. And of course, drop a comment below. What is your favorite RPG series? And I'm going to be going through the comments here. So let's go ahead and get into the first topic, and that is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We've got some new updates and information that's being dropped pretty much almost daily on the official Twitter pages. Now, shout outs to Xenoblade EN that has the translations on these ones here. So today we're going to be learning about rare, unique monsters and also a bit more. So there are 4 categories of monsters: normal, elite, unique, and lucky. They can be distinguished through the marks in the image that you guys see right here. Now, elites will be stronger than usual, and unique monsters are more powerful monsters with 2-word names. Keep this in mind. So of course, you see normal, you see the elite with the blue, you see lucky with the little small and shiny thingy, I guess, and then you also see unique with the big, huge kind of orange and red type of logo. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell completely, but yeah, it looks kind of like bright yellow orange logo there. So yeah, very cool. And we also have a bit more because they talked a bit about actually luring the unique monsters. The lure function is back, and as you can tell in this clip right here, that is definitely a unique monster. So we got a little bit of a snippet of the sound, which I am going to play a bit for you guys. This is pretty cool. And also, we did get some more information on auto attacks and also arts as well. So they did say this on Twitter, the official Xenoblade Chronicles account. Arts are attacks that are more powerful than auto attacks, but cannot be used again until the gauge refills once you use them. Effective use of arts is key. Hashtag Xenoblade 3. So very good stuff there. That's kind of basic for people who've already played Xenoblade. You know that you have to do auto attacks and then you use arts. Those arts refill, and making sure that you use them at the right time in order to inflict status effects on your enemies is going to be key. You want to make sure that you get in the right position. If you have an attack that can do more damage from the back, get into position, wait till it refills, then hit them with that backslash or hit them with that attack. If you want to make sure that you break somebody or get them to where they can be toppled or launched or slammed, you got to make sure that you're on the side to inflict that break. So it's going to be very key to look at what arts you have. What are you leveling up, making sure that you got everything that you need, and then getting into position and destroying your foes with that, which is very valuable information and very valuable tactics when you're fighting some of these unique bosses, some of these elite bosses that are going to be out there, and even the story bosses as well. If you're at the same level or a bit under leveled when you fight them, there's definitely tough battles in Xenoblade series. I mean, you're always going to go against pretty tough monsters at times, especially if you're going to do all the side content in the game. As you guys know, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is launching on July 29th. I do have some more discussions that are planned for a bit later, talking about Xenoblade Chronicles X and also talking about the special edition of the game. So make sure you guys, like I said, stay tuned, hit the notification bell for everything when it comes to Xenoblade, because we do have some more information and content that we're going to get into in the future on this show. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. Kingdom Hearts, the cloud versions that nobody likes. We've got an update on this, and while it's substantial, it doesn't fix the main problem, but I thought it'd be cool to go over this because I haven't really covered the Kingdom Hearts Cloud Edition games much on the channel. So, Kingdom Hearts Switch Cloud Update adds server congestion status, also graphics and performance modes for Kingdom Hearts 3. So all of the Kingdom Hearts Cloud games on the Nintendo Switch received a new update today. As of now, players can access version 1.0.3. Each title lets players to check on server congestion. This is displayed on the portal screen, essentially informing users about how busy the servers are. With high congestion, they're more likely to encounter issues like lag. That's actually not all for the 1.0.3 update Nintendo Everything Writes. In Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Re-Mind specifically, players can now choose between graphics and performance modes. Square Enix didn't share specific details, but this should mean that it's possible to opt for the best possible visual or the best performance with a higher frame rate. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Re-Mind are all out now for the Nintendo Switch via cloud games on the eShop. The whole set is also being sold together as part of the Kingdom Hearts Integram Masterpiece. Now, Kingdom Hearts director Tetsuya Nomura previously said that native Switch ports of the Kingdom Hearts games weren't happening since the team found such a task to be technologically difficult. Last October, the series producer Ichiro Hazama said that it was undecided and was excited to hear feedback from our fans. So I think the feedback is we don't like this. I'm almost positive that's the feedback, but I mean, like, if they want to know more feedback, there's definitely the feedback online, but at least they're trying to improve this. But I've never been the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan out there, and even if these were native, I don't think I would be, but obviously native ports would be a lot better than having to worry about this cloud stuff. And this doesn't even work in a lot of countries. People don't have good internet. And a lot of people do not want to buy a USB dongle or can't actually have a Ethernet with their Nintendo Switch unless they have a Nintendo Switch OLED with that dock, or they can run it through their parents' house, or wherever the router is or the modem is, and people are using, when their sister or their brothers are on Netflix and streaming. I mean, it's just not ideal for a lot of people in a lot of households, and that's why you get lag a lot in a lot of games, even when you're playing something else. It's just because people don't have great internet, and when they do, they're sharing it with other people. So it's very few people that can actually run these games and run them efficiently. And even for people who do have the best internet, it still runs into issues with server congestion and other things when people have a direct line, fiber internet, and everything like that. Now, I've tested it out and it's okay for me, but I live by myself and I have fiber internet and I'm jacked directly into my router / modem here, so it's a bit different for me. So this just isn't ideal, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe one of these days they'll actually get some native ports out on the Nintendo Switch. But what are your thoughts on this update for Kingdom Hearts, the cloud versions on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. It looks like we could be getting a classic PlayStation 2 remaster or a classic PlayStation 2 title coming back to a modern platform. So Universal Entertainment did recently trademark Shadow Hearts in Japan. Now, this trademark was filed on April 27th in Japan, which was made public recently on May 11th. Now, Shadow Hearts is a role-playing game series that began with the release of the original Shadow Hearts for the PlayStation 2 on November 6, 2003. Two additional games followed: Shadow Hearts Covenant for PlayStation 2 on February 19th, 2004, and Shadow Hearts From the New World for the PlayStation 2 on July 28th, 2005. So 3 games in about 2 years time, and then we never heard from it again. So back in March 2021, a Universal Entertainment representative told Gamatsu there were no plans for a Shadow Hearts remake, sequel, or the introduction of game machines using its characters or stories at the time. However, with things such as PlayStation Plus service featuring a catalog of classic PlayStation titles, including PS2, it is possible those plans have since changed. So maybe we get Shadow Hearts back in some type of way, shape, or form, or they wouldn't be making these copyrights and these trademarks and doing stuff to update it. I'm guessing that it's coming back in some way. Shadow Hearts was a really cool, kind of more obscure but cool RPG series I remember playing back in the day and having fun with it. It wasn't my favorite. It's not like I was like, oh my gosh, Shadow Hearts is the best, but I remember renting it from Blockbuster or renting it from Hollywood Video or Video City or something like that, some of those old video places that are pretty much all dead at this point now. And I remember renting them and having fun and just playing it, and I thought it was a really cool RPG series. And I had a PS2, but I didn't really have much money for games back then when these games were coming out. So it's pretty cool. Maybe it comes back to the PlayStation Plus service now that they have like the premium service, so maybe we see it on there. But what are your thoughts on Shadow Hearts potentially making a comeback Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys, we've got a big update from the Pokemon Company when it comes to sales and also Pokemon Home. Yes, the news that you guys have been waiting for. So, new Pokemon Home update to add recent Pokemon game compatibility, plus connect to Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and Pokemon Shining Pearl to receive a special Pokemon as mystery gifts. So this is a way to get back into some of the Pokemon games that are coming out. So a new update to Pokemon Home version 2.0.0 will soon arrive, adding the ability to link Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and Pokemon Shining Pearl along with past games, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and Pokemon Home. Now, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Shining Pearl, Pokemon Sword, and Pokemon Shield will be mutually compatible with Pokemon Home, and you'll be able to deposit and withdraw Pokemon to and from each of these games. For example, you will be able to take a Pikachu that you caught in Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield into Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, or Pokemon Shining Pearl. Please note that transferring Pokemon to a game they were not originally caught in may cause certain changes to known moves, level, and what type of Pokeball they were caught in. Now, until now, the only Pokedex in Pokemon Home was the National Pokedex, but starting from version 2.0.0, the Pokedex from each game will be added. Pokemon in your boxes in Pokemon Home will be registered in their respective games' Pokedex after version 2.0.0 of Pokemon Home is installed. Pokemon that aren't in a box when the version 2.0.0 update is installed, such as those that have been traded away, will not be registered. Now, you can obtain new stickers to edit your profile by completing achievements in the mobile device version of Pokemon Home. These achievements can be completed by meeting certain conditions. Now, there's a bunch of other information linking to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, linking to Pokemon Legends Arceus, and also the claim special Pokemon. So let's go ahead and go over that as well. Now, to celebrate Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and Pokemon Shining Pearl becoming compatible with Pokemon Home, you will be gifted some special Pokemon when you link each game to Pokemon Home. When you deposit a Pokemon from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Pokemon Shining Pearl to the Nintendo Switch version of Pokemon Home, you will receive Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup with hidden abilities as mystery gifts in the mobile device version of Pokemon Home. If you deposit Pokemon from Pokemon Legends Arceus into Nintendo Switch version of Pokemon Home, you'll receive Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott with maximum effort levels as mystery gifts in the mobile device version of Pokemon Home. So that is actually really cool. You get some hidden abilities and maximum effort levels and all sorts of stuff to raise in the games that you want to raise in. So that's awesome. I think I'm actually going to download this because I want to get back more into Pokemon Legends. I put 70 plus hours into that game and I actually really like Pokemon Legends quite a bit. It's probably my favorite Pokemon game of all time, or tied right there with like Pokemon, I would say Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Pokemon Red and Blue, or Fire Red, Leaf Green, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Those are all my favorite, and Pokemon Legends is right up there with that. And I never actually did a final review for that game after I beat it, so maybe I'll go back and actually do something like that for Pokemon Legends on the channel. But yeah, this is really cool. Now that they're including Pokemon Legends, I actually want to get into this, and with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet coming out this year as well, I think this is a perfect time for me to actually get into this a bit more, because my younger self was all over Pokemon. It used to be my favorite franchise from Nintendo before games like Xenoblade and Fire Emblem got bigger here in the US or came out. But Legends definitely got me back into Pokemon. I hadn't spent that much time in a Pokemon game in a very long time. So it's really cool to see Pokemon making a bit of a comeback here. I think that this Pokemon Home stuff is really cool. I think Pokemon Legends is dope. And I think that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is going to be better. Now, that doesn't get Game Freak and the Pokemon Company off the hook completely. Obviously, they need to make improvements to all these services. They need to make improvements to the games. There's always room to get better and to improve. So I hope to see that going forward. But it does seem like they're making some small steps and some big steps here and there to actually make the Pokemon fans happier and to get more services and things ready to go. So we'll see what happens there. Now, I do want to move into just one more bit of Pokemon news, and that's some Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl sales news. So let's go over it. Nintendo had their recent financial sales earnings call and all that stuff. And essentially, as of the end of March 31st, 2022, here are the sales for the two big Pokemon games that came out in the past number of months. Now, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl sales together, this is worldwide with eShop and also physical, so digital and physical, are at 14.65 million. So very good right there. That came out back in November of 2021. However, Pokemon Legends Arceus sales, which came out at the very end of January, so there's not a lot of sales tracking here, about 2 months or so, those sales are at 12.64 million, averaging more than 6 million units per a month, and those sales are continuing. I checked the eShop, it's still up there on the top eShop sales. Pokemon Legends is still up there on the Amazon sales charts. It's still right up there. Even some of the weeks afterwards, it was #1 too. So to see these games continue to sell really well, especially with Pokemon Legends Arceus, is very impressive. And I think that's why I talked about this just a bit ago, but that's why I think Legends is going to turn into the next thing. And the Pokemon Company is really going to move forward with two franchises. They're going to move forward with the big Pokemon games like Sword and Shield, and also with the Scarlet and Violet, the new ones, and then they're going to move forward with the Legends games. I think that if you focus on those two, then do everything else like your Pokemon Masters and Championship mobile stuff and all that, that would be a good base. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but by all accord, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, based on when they came out, Legends Arceus is doing a lot better. It's doing a lot better, and it reviewed better. So we'll see if they actually make more of those chibi style remakes and instead focus that effort on Pokemon Legends. Now, the chibi remakes are a different team outside of Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. So I think that maybe they'll still keep that going, but I know for sure that the Let's Go line doesn't necessarily need to come back at all, because the Let's Go line is Game Freak, and instead of putting that into Let's Go, you can simply just make Legends. That's the better game, because it's going to pass up the Let's Go games very quickly here. So I do think that that's where they should kind of focus on. So if anything, maybe you still have the chibi remakes. That's fine, because that's a different company, but you kind of drop the Let's Go games and move forward with the mainline Pokemon and Pokemon Legends, because I think Pokemon Legends has the most potential out of all the different styles of Pokemon games. Pokemon Legends is phenomenal. There was a lot of innovative and new features, a little bit rough around the edges when it comes to the graphics and some of the frame rate here and there, but with some refinement and with some more effort kind of put into it. And now that they know that people want this style of game where it's really kind of focused on single player content, I think that they can take Legends to the next level in a different area and everything. I am so excited to see what's next for Legends, because I don't think it's going to be that long before we get the next Legends game. I think that's going to be sooner than people think it will be. But what are your thoughts when it comes to Pokemon Legends sales and also all the different Pokemon information here? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell, and we will see you for the next big RPG news.